We are live. We are live. We are live. What's going on, Mr. Out of Stater?
Good, man.
You doing all right?
Yeah, doing good, doing good.
Cool.
On my cell phone tonight. Yeah, at least I got Wi-Fi.
That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah.
Trying to control
Oh, okay.
this music. I got it now. Turn it down just a little bit. So what's happening up there, man?
It's good, man. Left the house at 4 o'clock in the morning. Picked my buddy up 4:30. By the time we got on the I-20, it was about 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
7.5 hour drive. We stopped at Buc-ee's, got breakfast.
Cool.
7.5 hour drive, and we are here in Grenada, Mississippi.
That's what's up.
Pulled in about 12:30, went to PTG Outdoors, talked to the owner for a while, one of my buddies. Tried to get a fishing license there, but they didn't do it, and the other place was out, so I just did it online.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like $70. It's a year from date, so it's from October 1st to September 30th next year. So when I come back in the spring, I don't have to renew my license. It's good.
That's cool.
Yep, did that. Stayed over there an hour, went to the supermarket, loaded up on some groceries. Not a lot, just for a few days.
Yeah.
Then came to the house, 3-bedroom house we got. That's pretty nice, man. It's secluded.
Nice.
It's got 2 beds in each room, so actually 6 people can sleep.
So where you at?
In Grenada, like 5 minutes from the ramp.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the bedroom now.
That's what's up.
Yeah. It's good, man. Full kitchen. You don't have to bring nothing. All you have to bring is your toiletries.
Okay.
They furnish everything. Towels, everything. Pots, pans, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep. Got a stove, full-size refrigerator, washer, dryer, everything.
Home away from home.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. What was that lady's name again? I think we had on the hot.
Sarah Nail from the Crappie Den.
Grenada the name of it, Crappie Den?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
what's she's real nice. And she deals with the guide, so if someone comes and needs a guide, she'll set everything up.
Cool.
Yep. Yeah, I won a free guide trip last year at the tournament, Brian Sowers, so we're going out Saturday on Enid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
And never fished Enid before, so that's going to be cool.
Yep.
So, got all that stuff done. We made it to the ramp around 4:30, 5 o'clock. We're like, hey, let's go and mess around for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Had some stake beds in my graph from a couple years ago. Went there, looked around, found open water fish. That was that first fish I caught.
Mm-hmm.
And then we finally found a stake bed. We found, I think, 4 or 5 of them today. Yep. Everyone had fish in them. Some of them had 3 of them in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Started off a silver and chartreuse hand tie, 1/16.
That was going to be my next question.
Yep. That first fish hit it. And then the next one was like, iffy. So then I had another rod with a 2.5-inch stinger, monkey milk. Dropped that down, caught him. Then dropped it again. The fish were like, So then I went to an orange chartreuse split tail.
I hate it when it's like that.
Yeah, 1 3/4. And we didn't change after that. They wanted that.
Cool.
The water was kind of muddy, 6-inch visibility.
You know my questions, I see.
Yep. So, that orange. And I knew orange and chartreuse works good here.
Yeah.
And we didn't have to change after that.
That's what's up, man.
It took a little while for them to see the bait, but after they did, it was
committed.
Over.
Yeah, they committed.
They hit it. They hit it strong.
So is the water like a brown off color or?
No, it's like a light brown, like a mud kind of color.
If they slack up on that orange, man, I'd try that hot white.
Yep. I had an orange with a white belly I was going to try, but I seen that.
Yeah, that works good too. Yeah. Yep. That's another
inch
good
and 3/4. Yeah.
So Crappie Nader asked a question. Why don't I put that's in progress, buddy, and it's coming soon.
What does it say?
Asking about me starting a tournament down here.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's coming very soon. JR, what's going on? Lynn,
Hey,
I
JR.
seen your message. I didn't get. I've just been ripping and running all day today. I will definitely get in contact with you, and we'll get you taken care of.
Hey,
There's
Lynn.
Dwayne,
Hey, Dwayne.
Dwayne, and Wayne. Carlton, what's going on, my man?
Hey, Carlton.
LBG,
LBG.
Mr. Fahim,
Fahim.
Fred,
Hey, Fred.
Slabs on deck. What happened, brother? I tried to
Slabs
get him.
on deck.
I tried to get him to come on the show tonight. He may
Oh,
have ran
okay.
into some issues. There's Anthony,
Hey, Anthony.
JLD.
JLD, what's up?
You going to the probably this weekend. The wind, man, that wind is horrible, dude. I'm not saying it's blowing
Man,
hard, but it's blowing out of every direction.
I think it was like a northeast here, but then it was
That's
just
the
flat,
predominant wind
nothing.
here.
Yep,
That's
there
the
was
predominant wind
nothing
here.
for a
It'll
while.
go flat, then it's gonna either hit east, west, or
Yeah,
south, and then it'll shut down, then come back northeast.
yeah.
You can't
Most of
hunt
the
in them
time
conditions.
it was flat, no
Yeah,
movement at all.
yeah. Yeah, that's the worst. I like a steady one direction wind when I'm hunting.
Right. Yep. Because Grenada is pretty big. I think it's 33,000 acres, and it gets rough out there when the wind's up.
Yeah. There you go, Wayne. Hopefully you win. Jody.
Hey, Jody.
Link brought me here, but not an option to join in. All right. Let me see if I can do it a different way. Let me see here. But hey, I tell you what, man, I was on Conroe yesterday, Steve, and I talked to you about it, told you how tough it was out there.
Yeah,
Dude, we on top of schools of fish,
man.
and the ones that we did get to react, most of them that we did get to react will come up there and just peck it. It was like bluegill,
Man,
and I was telling my client, I was like, man, they look like crappie, they're swimming like crappie, but they're biting like bluegill.
man,
Went to a 30-second, went to a 1 inch little tiny micro hand tie. I mean, I changed so many baits, it's unreal.
man,
And man, I don't know.
man.
I really don't know. Uh, but he still we had to work for him. Got him his limit.
Right.
I cannot say what uh I cannot say what worked best because I
Yeah.
mean, just like what you were saying just a while ago,
Yep.
I put on a
Yep.
bait
Change. Yep.
and we act, one would commit
Yep.
and just all rim of the lip hooking. Now, one thing that I've noticed too, right now we're on this warming trend. When the temperature is going down, when we got a front coming or something like that, and the water temp, is going down, the bite is awesome.
Yeah.
And but when that turns around and it starts back heating up, and we on that uprise on that temperature right now,
Right.
and the water temperature is getting back up, the bite has become really tough.
Yeah. Water temp today, 81.
Yeah, that's great
Yeah.
right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
low 80s on
Yeah.
into the 60s, 70s. The bite's usually great.
Yeah.
But man, right now it's been tough. Murdoch, Squiddo, there's
But
Slick. What's going on, my man?
Squiddo, Slick.
So Joey and Slabs on Deck, I sent y'all a new link. See if that'll work. See if that'll work. 101 in the shade here. Yeah, it's been hot, man. It's been
Right.
hot. Bite was slow on Conroe today too. Yeah, I was on Conroe yesterday. I was on Houston. Today is Wednesday. So I was on Houston Monday.
Mhm.
I was supposed to have been in the woods, so I didn't have a trip scheduled, but I just went out to see what the bite was like, and it, like I said, caught a
Today?
limit. No, Monday,
Oh yeah.
Monday caught a limit, but man, and I tell people this all the time. It's a difference when I go out there and I got the rod in my hand. I mean, it's just gonna be almost always catching fish, almost
Right.
always catching fish. But when the rod is in a client's hand, and a lot of times I'm having to communicate what has to happen, and then he reacts to me, and by that time the fish has sit there and looked at the bait and determined that I'm not going to hit that.
Right.
And it makes a big difference. It makes a huge difference when they're very finicky, because your action to the jig has to be on point.
Right.
What's going on, Joey?
What's happening?
Hey Joey, what's happening, man?
Same old, kind of, but not really, you know.
Cool.
That's what's up. When's the last time you on the lake? That's
It
been
hasn't
too
been that
long.
long.
That's been too long.
Few days. I've been last couple of days. Of course, I posted that video on Facebook. I've been doing pond maintenance.
Yeah.
You know, pond management. But you know, that day JR posted that, you know, all those that big cleaning table was a day I almost went out, and I'm like, man, they were biting. That would have been a good day to get out there. But
Yeah.
I actually think I'm going to take somebody out on Friday. Guy from church that, you know,
Oh, cool.
bank fisherman, and give him a little
Mhm.
exposure to the real world.
Sweet.
Yeah, Squiddo. It's I took most of last week off, and most of this week off, and man, it's miserable. Mosquitoes are bad. It's just I can't do it.
Right.
And the opening morning of bow season, uh, I sat in my truck, didn't even go in the woods, because how the wind goes from north to northeast to southeast to south to west, then back north. I don't understand it. I mean, it's like it was just doing this. It'll blow this way for a minute, blow this
Right.
way. I mean, it's just all different directions. And when it comes to deer hunting, if you can't beat their nose, don't even go in the woods.
Right.
I got a Ozonics, but I had to send it back for some reason. It would come on and turn off, come on and turn, and the batteries are fully charged. Yeah, Ozonics helps a lot. They're expensive, but it's not foul proof. But I've had several. Man, I used to record deer right up under my ladder stand, and they would not know I'm there with that Ozonics. I mean, they would freak out when they first smell that ozone, because that thing emits ozone
Yeah.
scent. But I gotta send it back to them because there's something wrong with it. But
Okay.
but if that wind's bad, deer hunting's just no good. And plus, on top of that, with the heat too, man, that makes a miserable sit.
Right.
But back to Joey. If that with that pond, man, I know it's been 2 or 3 years now.
Stocked it. My initial stock was 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So once they get some spawns in, they're gonna predate a lot of that stuff, but you
Yeah.
will have to manage it.
So this past winter, I caught 7 or 8 between 4.5 and 5.5 pounds. What I pulled out of there the last couple of days are 13 and 14 inches. So these are the maturing offspring from that first spawn from those
Mhm.
5-pounders that are in there now, as I can see it. And basically they, the biologist sent me a kind of a chart that shows me the optimal weight, and
Mhm.
then anything that's under
Do they have one for
90%.
crappie? I don't mean to cut you off, but did he have one for crappie?
I can ask. I can
Yeah.
ask. Yeah, that'd be
What's his
interesting to
name?
see. It's his name's Chris. He runs Blessed Bayou in Mont Belvieu.
Okay.
If you heard of Blessed Bayou
I've
fisheries,
never heard of it.
yeah, they do deer genetics and everything.
Huh.
Oh,
But
cool.
he's where I buy my fish food from.
I wonder if he'll come on the live and talk about stuff.
I can ask.
Yeah. See if
Yeah,
he
that'd
got
be
knowledge
cool.
of crappie. See if he got
Yeah,
knowledge of
Yeah.
crappie. I'd like to
I
talk to him
know.
about.
I know they do have a stocking program for private lakes on crappie, so I can always ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what department is he independent or does he
Yeah,
work
he's
for?
independent.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's it's his own business. It's
Yeah.
if you've ever put in, do you know where the boat ramp is off of Goo Hole to get into
Uh huh.
Trinity Bay?
Yeah.
Okay. You know where that boat storage is place right off Goo Hole
Mm-hmm.
Road when you
Mm-hmm.
okay, so that he runs that uh he runs that out of where that boat storage is.
Okay.
So he's expanded off the just the boat storage and now, but they do, like I said, they do deer, fish, they do it all. They can do electro survey. They can come in and shock your pond and make all the fish float so you can see what you got in there. I
Yeah.
mean, it's way more than anything I would use. And I got a little backyard science project. He's pretty. He gets into a lot of more in depth things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger private lakes.
Yeah. That's what's up.
But yeah, I'll ask him. I'll
Cool.
see if they've got a resource on crappie, and then I'll invite him to.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
cool. Just 20 minutes or so, something
Yeah.
quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. People have questions, for him.
Right.
Get
Yes,
his name
sir.
out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's real good. He's a good resource.
Yeah.
I think I've had two separate stockings done from him when my pond was getting real just getting a lot of sludge and stuff on it. I called him and I was like, what do I do with this? I was aerating, doing everything I was supposed to do, and he brought 17 pounds of tilapia in
Oh, wow.
and put them in there, and I've got some big tilapia in there now, and my water's crystal clear.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
This
Cool.
picture isn't crystal clear, and I will tell you that you can't even see that maybe, but that's a small tree, and that thing was totally stacked with crappie the other day.
Hmm.
And I'm right. When the sun's up, I run my unit really hot, so it's not a problem for my clients to see the jig. Here's one that we had chasing. You can see the split shot. You can see the line, the split shot, and the jig, and the fish coming up right up under that
Yep.
jig.
Yep.
And I'm talking about, dude, it was so frustrating. I was so glad that I had the client that I did have because he totally understands fishing. He's big on saltwater. He do a lot of saltwater fishing, but he's fished with me. This is one of my top clients. He's probably been on 30 trips with me. Uh, and we stayed out there most of the day to get his limit. He totally enjoyed it. I mean, it was frustrating, but to see the amount of fish we did, and we had such trouble getting them to fully commit on taking that bait. I mean, we probably caught 3 fish that took the jig deep.
Man.
Everything else, I mean, just right on the very
Hmm.
edge of their lip. And I was looking at that moon when I get up, 3:30, 4 o'clock every morning, and I always go outside and just take a look at the sky and see what it looks like. And there was just a little sliver of that moon, but it was as bright as a full moon. It's just like tonight; it's like half full,
Mm-hmm.
but that moon is bright out there.
Very bright tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And man, I'm not a big believer. I mean, I know so it's like I said all the time. Certain moon phases do have a effect on crappie. I've seen it, but my thing is, if I got time, I'm definitely going. Um, but it was just one of them days, and I would have rather not been able to find the fish than the. I mean, just about every stop we made, man, they just stacked. I
Right,
mean, depth almost didn't make a difference. Anywhere from 12 to 18 foot of water, just about every piece of structure was plumb stacked with fish.
man.
And but man, getting them to react was
Yeah,
a different. I mean, we could get them react, and the crazy thing is, uh, they weren't very spooky. So we tried vertical jigging. We I mean everything. Pitch it out, let it fall across, cast it to them, put the jig on them, hold it dead still. Raise it from them, swing it. We tried everything. It We laughed more than anything on that trip, but man, it was tough.
man.
Um, on Conroe, I usually get quite a few good fish out of a limit. But a majority of those fish were 11 inches. We had
Yeah.
a few that were 13 and 14, but the big fish, they just would not do it.
Mm.
They would not do it. What's going on? Slabs on
Fellas,
deck.
what's going on?
What's happening,
Sounding
man?
good, man. I see you got those big old mics up there.
Yeah, this is my wife's actually. She does podcast.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
cool.
So I'm sitting at her setup. What's going on with you
That's
guys?
cool. Oh, nothing, man. I'm in
Man, that
Grenada.
sounds good.
Yeah. You have
Yeah.
to tell me what kind of setup, man. I have to get something for my shop.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really good, man. I like
Yeah.
that.
All it
So
takes
you
is
on a
money.
computer too?
So,
You on a computer?
what camera are you using?
It's a Mac. It's actually a MacBook. So I'm on the
Okay.
on the
Okay,
laptop.
cool.
Yeah.
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 That's what's up. So give
Yeah.
give everybody the rundown on you're from Georgia.
Yeah.
Uh, and I you've came down and did 5 or 6 trips with me, if not more than that.
Yeah.
And the whole while you had told me, hey, look, we maybe moving down to Houston. I'm gonna let you tell that story, but go ahead and let people know who you are and how you liking fishing down here so far.
Yep. Yep. So as you all can see, my I guess my channel name is Slabs on Deck, but my name is Terry. Um, from Georgia, and that's the area that I've fished pretty much all of my life. Um, crappie fishing. I started out cat fishing and bass fishing and whatnot, and kind of fell in love with crappie fishing because it presented the most challenge to me. Um, after walking the bank and bass fishing and things like that, it's just stopped exciting me. Um, I did so much of it, I kind of fell out of love with it, and uh, crappie was a thing that I always thought had a season and couldn't catch it, but certain times of the year, and so I always loved the challenge, and that's what I kind of took to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I fish a lot of lakes, and was fishing a lot of lakes in Georgia. I'm in the transition phase now to Houston, and as SK said, I have fished quite a few trips with him. Found him on YouTube because I just watch YouTube fishing, crappie fishing all the time.
And you got a channel on there also.
Yeah, Slabs on Deck GA.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep that name. I'm not gonna change it because it's my roots.
Right.
But yeah, so found SK on there and reached out to him, and my wife is from Houston, so we moved back to make her comfortable. We have 2 younger kids and just had one, so the help is here. So that's why we kind of migrated back here.
Congrats.
Thanks.
What'd you think
Um,
about the Houston area fishing?
yeah, I love it. It's actually it's my favorite Facebook fishing group actually, and it became my favorite even being from Georgia.
Cool.
We don't have one like it in Georgia. Um, it's not the same type of positive environment.
Right.
You may put something on a fishing group, and is more negativity than positivity.
Right. Yeah.
It just kind of pushes you away from it. So
Right.
Everybody's
It's kind
looking for a reason to pick you apart.
Yeah.
everybody, yep, yep. You know, you put pictures of fish on the group, and everybody has a virtual ruler that they can
Yeah. Yeah.
measure the fish with.
Yeah.
You know, and the crazy thing is, in Georgia, we don't have a limit, but I've always kind of took to that 10-inch limit
Right.
because it's just my personal preference. I just don't like little fish.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, so I'm here now. SK has he's become kind of a mentor to me.
Cool.
I've always every trip I've been on with SK, I've learned something new. I mean, it could have been the smallest thing. And I'm a ex-teacher of 12 years, so learning has always been kind of my thing. I always like to learn something new. So
Right.
every time I go on a trip with SK, I learn something new. I mean, down to
Cool.
last week, I learned something new.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of why I watch so much fishing, because I'm always trying to, figure out a new way to do something or learn a new
Right.
tactic or new
Yeah.
strategy or something like that. So that's pretty much the spill. I mean, I don't want to take up all the time here.
Yeah. How was the
So
fishing in Georgia? Pretty good.
Right now, I actually had some buddies reach out to me the other day telling me it's kind of on fire. Especially in the Atlanta area because it kind of cools down a lot quicker than southern Georgia. So they've had highs as recently of like 76, 75 degrees.
Okay.
So the water's cooling down pretty well.
Yeah.
Usually around this time they're floating around. They come off of the piles, they get out into that open water in the mouth of the
Right.
creeks. And you can really start wearing into them.
Right.
The way that you all fish, well, because Lake Fork is a lot different from Lake Houston,
Right.
um, but in those waters that I fish in Georgia, I can just sit in open water and just turn around, and there's a fish just sitting,
Right.
6 feet under the surface, and you just cast to them, and they're gonna take off at it.
Yeah.
So,
Black
uh,
crappie mostly.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
not as much of a struggle. Lake Houston, SK is right when he says Lake Houston is a hard lake to fish. I don't have as much trouble on other lakes as I have on
Right.
Lake Houston, because there is so much structure. And a lot of our lakes in Georgia, we don't have a lot of a ton of structure in the lake. It's a lot of open water. We have some standing timber here and there,
Right.
but for the most part, it's open water. And if those fish are on timber, they sit at the top of it,
Right.
and you can still kind of cast and do a drive by, catch them. So
yeah, I get a good laugh out. Man, so many people that I've heard, man, they ain't no structure in Lake Houston. That after Harvey, they did a big cleanup. We had I mean, it was just trees everywhere down.
That lasted
And,
5 minutes.
yeah, and they did a big cleanup, and man, there's been people. I mean, just no matter who you talk to about crappie fishing Lake Houston. Oh man, they pulled all the structure out of that lake. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, right? You the big thing, you can just know how to use 2D and find structure on
Yeah.
Lake Houston. It is not hard.
Mhm.
But you will not be, and I've been, I can't tell you how many years I've been saying that you cannot sit in one spot on Lake Houston. You sit on one spot in Lake Houston, you're gonna hate that lake.
Right.
But if you stay on the move and find the structure and analyze if you got four fish or sonar, you have to analyze that structure because
Right.
a lot of times those fish are gonna be up under it. And it's just like that the trip me you recently did on your boat. I mean, it's just if you're not looking down there, up under those limbs, and you got to go in
Mhm.
that structure to get them.
Yep. And I actually probably lost maybe 6 or 7 jigs on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 You
Be a
being out there on a
part-time
Saturday,
job just for the jigs.
yeah, yeah. I'm quite sure you had to deal with some boat wakes too, and that's why especially during the summertime, I can't get paid enough to take somebody
Yeah,
on
the
a
weekend.
guided trip. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
just too much traffic.
that's pretty
Yeah.
much what pulled me off of the lake. The
Yeah.
boat wakes and people just
Hmm.
running by you, full throttle.
Yep.
So that pulled me right on off.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, congrats, man. Welcome to Texas.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
yep, yep.
Yeah, I'm up here in Dallas, Fort Worth. So I'm in Grenada right now till I don't even know when I'm going home. I might stay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
we
bucket
fished
list
about
lake for me for
three
sure.
hours today. Pretty good. Open water. We started 5 to 9 foot. That's all we fished today.
Mm,
Open water. Just
That's crazy there, man.
yeah,
yeah.
stake beds, couple
Yeah.
stake beds out there, and just put it at 50 feet and just start scanning. You'll see them,
Hmm.
and just you have to approach them slow because they'll be
Did
kind
you
of
use your
spooky.
brakes?
Oh yeah, I had to. That's the first thing we did. Drop down.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you go fast. You got to slow down quick so you don't spook
Without a
them.
doubt. Without a
Yep.
doubt. Yep.
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 Tomorrow we're gonna hit it at daylight, and tomorrow's gonna be a good day. And then
Yes,
Friday,
sir.
same thing. I'm going on a guide trip Saturday. I won a free guide in this tournament last year, so he's gonna take us on Enid. That's where the world record crappie was caught.
Cool.
White crappie.
Hmm.
Yeah,
The
probably 30
world
minutes
record.
from here. Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Five
Mm.
something.
Woo.
Yeah. Yeah, the world record black crappie was that guy Ferguson in Tennessee caught it a few
Tennessee,
years
yeah.
ago. Yeah,
Mhm.
but the white crappie, yeah, Enid was caught there. So you have Sardis on top, then Enid, then Grenada. Then you got
Yeah.
Arca Butler, but they're working on the dam, and that's not going to be open till I think 2032.
Oh,
That's
wow.
going to be a long
Wow.
time. Yeah, I fished that before. That's a good lake, big fish. I
Yeah.
was at the boat ramp getting ready to leave, and this guy pulls up in a John boat. He's like, "Hey, you got a scale?" He's like, "Yeah, I got one in my boat." He pulled out this 334 crappie. He was wade fishing.
Oh, wow.
He uses his John boat, go up in the weeds, and then jump out the John boat and
Hmm.
just wade fish. And he caught that 334.
Mm,
I
mm,
think it was a monster.
Wow.
I was like, man,
That is
yeah,
amazing.
there's some big fish here. The minimum, you can only keep 10 fish, 10's your limit here, 20 per boat, and a
Hmm.
12-inch minimum. But if you go
Yeah.
down to Ross Barnett and Jackson, it's a 10-inch minimum, and you can keep
30
30.
fish. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the fish. They're trying to preserve Grenade, all these big big lakes over here.
Right.
That's a
And I
recent
kind
change,
of I
right?
kind of agree with it. Yeah, I think it's this year. I think they changed it.
Yeah.
Yep, 10
Cool.
fish per person. And
Yeah.
then people are like, "You're gonna get a guide trip. You're gonna spend $500 and 10 fish." But they do it. They don't care. They do it.
Yeah. The quality is there, though.
Yep. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. Jr. I seen your question about that painted head jig. Man, I hadn't used a painted head jig. Man, I can't tell you in how long.
Yeah, I haven't either. Probably five
Uh,
years.
I
we
did
did
the other
catch.
day.
Oh, okay.
I used a black-headed jig the other day because it was the only number six I could find, and they were eating tails and nothing else. So I
Oh
had to I
man.
had to find a really small hook, and all I had was some old sickle hook that I had painted black that I never
Oh,
tied
okay.
anything on. They were going to be hand ties, but I had to
Right.
go digging for a 1/32 number six and that's I started getting a better hookup ratio
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they just
Suck it in better.
territorial bite. They were not
Yeah.
feeding. They were just wanting it out of their face. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. We seen a bunch of that on Colorado yesterday. You know, when I was on Houston Monday, I had to go. I mean, it's a little bitty, tiny 1/32 on a number six hook, about a half-inch long, blue
Mm-hmm.
white jig, and well, I'll say half inch, about an inch long. But man, that thing, I'd have to stop the jig way above the fish, and then you finally see that little jig fold down
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
under
Yeah.
the weights, and then I'd
Yeah.
ease it down to them,
Yeah.
and that's actually a color that I used, and I had I used to always use blue and white, that little small jig, and when I went with slabs on deck, instead of me going to my storage to get a rod out of my boat, I just grabbed a long rod out of my garage, and it had that jig on it. And man, they they were chomping on it pretty good. Uh, and that was what, Sunday or Saturday that me and you went out there. It may have been Saturday.
I think that it was Sunday.
Or was it Sunday?
It was Sunday, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was Sunday. Yeah, and so that's what I used Monday when I went out there, and they ate it better than anything that I dropped down there.
Oh, cool. I used the 164th my last trip back home.
Wow.
Yep. I just wanted to play with it. I usually use a 132nd, and I was just playing with it, and but I had a 1/4 ounce above it, which next time I'm gonna go a little lighter. Yeah. But yeah, they were inhaling that thing.
JR, I don't have a 126. I got 1243s. I will tell you this. I'm supposed to be, Squiddo got a brand new, never been hooked up 1243 that I'm supposed to be getting from him. We just hadn't hooked up yet. And that's why I was going to get rid of that 106. But if you would like to talk to Squiddo about that 1243, hey, man, you're more than welcome to talk. But it's like I say, it is smack brand new, never been hooked up.
Yeah. Oh, he's looking to upgrade.
Yeah, JR's still using that 93
Squiddo
or 94.
was selling a 106 also. I think that's what he had on his boat before.
Yeah.
I don't know if he sold them yet.
Yeah. But I know he got that 1243 that I supposed to be getting from him. And we just hadn't made it happen yet. Murdoch says there's no length limit on Barnett. I think that's stupid that's how it is.
Yeah. I think all lakes should have a limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Louisiana
limit.
I don't think.
I thought it was 10-inch, but maybe there's none. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think there's
a lot of these lakes got so many crappie. They're trying to actually.
Yep.
They
overpopulate
them. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because 30's pretty good. I think Oklahoma's 37. We go up to Texoma and just destroy them. But some of these lakes, 37 fish, that's a lot for one person. You know what I mean? Per day.
Yeah.
25 is a lot, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Man, it's a good medium because it's like I say, they are prolific. The way they messed over Lake Houston, that lake, it's making a strong comeback right now, too. It don't take them long to populate a lake.
Yeah. Unless I'm going to have a big fish fry, enough for dinner is plenty, because I always have a backup freezer a little bit.
Yeah.
If you ever look at when you've got a lake, say Lake Livingston, because that's the most, that's the closest one, and everybody is kind of notorious. It's got PCBs in the water. Mm-hmm. And when you get these consumption limits, I've asked the question of why is there a consumption limit on white bass but not crappie? I mean, I can understand catfish, they lay on the bottom, things like that, but why are the white bass there? And according to what I understand and the way I heard it, crappie don't live long enough to absorb it. They grow faster. It's just a shorter lifespan. White bass live longer, so they can get it in. Actually can absorb it.
Yeah.
And crappie are an ambush predator. They use their strength in numbers, and so what they'll do is when largemouth bass spawn and all those fry get up into the brush piles, the crappie will just obliterate any future predators that would, keep them in check. And so they'll take over. And everybody I've talked to, I know Craig has crappie in a 2-acre pond. And, I'm not saying this is the go-to gospel on it, but everyone I've talked to that deal with smaller lakes, they don't recommend crappie in anything smaller than 20 acres.
Especially not white crappie.
Correct. They're that. Now, I don't know where they got the memo on Lake Houston because I don't see a lot of voracious eating happening with those fish, but nonetheless.
Hey, Joey, I don't know how long ago you really got deep into crappie fishing. Lake Houston used to be an awesome crappie lake.
What I remember as a kid, I remember us tying off. We would tie off to 3 different trees, always use minnows, and we would go home with limit. I mean, they were just everywhere. Good size, 13, 14-inch fish were everywhere, during the springtime and the spawn. So I remember we would pull, I'll tell you the spots where they were. We would get along the deep, uh, where all that timber lays down in that 15-foot hole. As soon as you get into Lucy's, which I ain't seen a crappie there in years, but we would fish that, and we'd move up the bank line, stop there, and then go across from the inlet to that from the little canal that's off the mouth of Lucy's. Once you get into it, straight across from that, they've built some houses over there now.
Right.
Years ago, it was nothing but woods, and we'd tie off there, and those were the three spots that my dad would take us to, and we always caught a ton of fish in the springtime over, those three spots. And it's just not that way anymore. It's a whole different animal.
Yeah. Lucy's Bayou. I see this guy here asking, have I been in there lately? I've been in there just scanning. I have not fished in there. No, I'll take that back. Monday, I went in there for a short while, just the mouth of it, and only scanned. I seen fish there. There is fish being caught in the bayou. But Joey, before they started messing with the lake level, talking, saying that they're going to work on the dam in the middle of March.
Yeah.
The mouth of the bayou throughout the winter into spring, the mouth of the bayou, dude, you could go there and, I mean, rack up on crappie. I've made so many videos and never get to the mouth of the bayou and make a complete video, have my full limit right there.
Yeah.
But and it's like I say, it's gonna be back that way here after a while, but it's gonna take another 2 or 3 if they don't do the same thing.
I know.
Next,
yeah. 2 or 3 years. There's a lot of 8-inch, 9-inch fish that are going to be 12s and 13s, and there's a lot of them in there. There's a lot of them
right
in
now.
there.
Yep, without a doubt. Steve, man, you got to update me tomorrow, man. Let me know how the bite is up there, man. What's the temperature up there?
Air temperature?
Yeah, air and water.
Water was 81.
Yeah, you said that a while ago. Yeah.
I think it was in the 80s here today.
Yeah.
I think it was the same temperature as Dallas Fort Worth. What was in Houston today? Air temperature.
200. It was hot, man.
Yeah, it's hot.
88-ish around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's well into the 90s. I didn't even look, but I bet you it was, 96, 97, 98, somewhere in there. It was hot.
Probably 88.
We had a couple mornings. It was cool early, but even that's gone now.
That's gone.
It's warm back. It's back warm in the mornings again.
Yeah. It's still dry air, but it's back. It's warming back up for sure. Yeah. The humidity hadn't came back, but the temperature is definitely hotter right now in the mornings. Yep. And the overnight temps help cool the lake down by a whole lot.
Exactly. Yep.
Are you seeing crappie move back up into Lucy's? I remember it wasn't long after that dredge pipe they started using it. It seemed like I just didn't see any fish in Lucy's anymore.
There was fish holding on the dredge pipe.
Were there?
I didn't say anything up to you, but I was catching fish off the dredge pipe.
Off the dredge
where
pipe.
the unions are. Because, there were just sections of pipe, then it'd have a union, then the next pipe will start.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those unions were holding fish.
Really?
Yeah.
I never scanned the dredge pipe, obviously. They moved off the timber and onto the dredge pipe. Okay. Well, that is.
Yep. Yeah, there is one section that, where they got the new spillway at now, right?
Yep.
The Trinity River project or whatever they call it. I don't know whether they had a spill or a pipe leaking or something happened, because that area, there's an area that I had some really good piles, always caught fish in there, and it went from like 12 foot to foot and a half.
Is that where that neighborhood got washed out, or further up behind the island?
A little bit farther up, behind the island.
Behind the island, okay. And you
but
said
it's
the piles
affected.
are gone,
It's affected right there where all those little camp houses were. Well, not right in front of them, but you go in that little cove back there.
Yep.
Oh, that's filled in. I don't know how it happened. I don't know if it they had a pipe burst. I don't know what happened.
That was a
But
good hole.
man, it was an awesome hole. Awesome hole. And even on the other side of that that very next opening where you could go to the all off of there used to be good because there's another little island right there too. And all the way around that island used to be really good. But the whole backside of that, it's I don't know what didn't happen. Something
Filled in.
happened, but yeah, it's filled in.
Wow.
Yep. JR asked a question. I had to laugh at this. Hey, I got some openings, JR. Won't you just get on the boat, man?
Yeah, pay that crappie school tuition, JR, like the rest of us had to.
JR had some good fish on the table either
Yeah, he did.
a couple days ago, I think.
Yeah, that's when it was that's when the bite was still pretty good. It was still cool.
Yeah, you see JR throwing 12 fish on a table. It's like, oh, JR wants something for the freezer this time. He ain't just eating unless you got real hungry that day.
Yep. What's up, Dan? Dan asked if anybody, I don't know, nobody got a 1222. That's the one with the buttons, right?
Yeah, Tyson that's here with me. After fishing today, he buying a 16 when he goes back home. He said, I'm costing him money.
Yep.
Hey, Tyson, Darian wants to buy your 1222.
Oh, he got one? Okay, that's what he used.
Yeah, he's going to upgrade to a 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More fishing outdoors.
Cash only and Sunday, you have to have the money, so you better save up. We're buying the new one Monday.
Crappie are still in there, and white bass at Spillway when the run goes down. Crappie are still in there in 1.5 foot of water. It may not be filled in right there where the water comes in at, but I never fished back there. I never went. Man, I've been in there to look around, but I've never fished back there near the spillway.
Right.
But both of those sides I used to fish that, but it's a waste of time right now. Can you see the comments? Yeah, I just
yeah, I can see them.
Yeah.
I responded. Save me a seat.
Oh, did you? Okay. Save me a seat. Okay.
So slabs on deck. What setup you got? Boat and electronics.
Man, I'm behind. I got 393 SVs, 2 at the console and 1 in the front, and 126 that I live scope off of. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and
they're all networked, or
yeah, they all networked.
Okay.
Running a Ultrex 24 volt, and I actually have the all aboard Marine turret. Connected to that, yeah. So
the second version, I wouldn't mean it if I had to have my pole separate from the trolling motor. That's the only way I would do it.
Do you have a foot pedal or a remote?
Yeah, the foot pedal with the speed control and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first gen. Is it left, right, 2 foot control pedals? Left, right, or how does that work?
No, yeah. So this one is a left, right. The one I had before was just it was kind of like a teeter totter type foot control.
Okay. But go back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Right, go sideways.
Yeah.
I think the 2 pedals probably better. But then, it's taking more of your brain power to control that thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got to fish. Now you have to go left, right on that.
But the second version, you can tie it to your troll motor to as it works with your troll motor.
Okay, yeah, that's
right. Yeah, the first version didn't do that.
How does it? Is it by a gear, chain, belt?
Chain. It's by a chain.
Okay, yeah.
And not only
so it won't come off.
Yeah. Sitting on one spot. Yeah.
Yep.
When I'm sitting
it will work. It will work if you work in open water school and fish,
right?
To where you can use your spot lock, and then all you'd have to do is control your turret to light the.
You ever try it on the trolling motor?
Yeah, that's how we. Well, I'm gonna let him answer that. Go ahead. That's a question for you.
It's on the trolling motor. It's just.
No, I mean, have you ever put it on the trolling motor shaft?
Oh yeah. I had it on the trolling motor shaft
it
before I bought that. Yeah.
Did you like it or?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. The thing about what Georgia fishing is that when you get to the summertime, you have to sit in a spot. You're not
Right.
fit to find open water fish, and they're going to
Right.
be at very limited areas.
So you're gonna
And
spot lock and basically
yeah,
cast
and
to
the
them.
best way
Yeah.
to do it, really, honestly, is to hook your slip bobber up, and
Right.
throw your minnow on the bottom of it, and you'll catch your
Yep.
limit. But
Right.
you're not really trying to bite plastic in the summertime.
Huh.
Right.
Yeah.
What part of
Cool.
Georgia was you fishing?
So my home lake was West Point. That was in LaGrange, Georgia. I fished a lot of Oconee. Um, and my family actually owns a lake house on Eufaula.
Okay. Yep. I heard of that. Yep.
Yeah, borders Georgia and Alabama.
Yep.
The
Yep.
water that separates them.
They
So I
said it's
fished
a
a lot
pretty
of
good
that.
lake.
Yeah, and then some closer electric only lakes in Peachtree City.
Okay. You ever go to like Talquin in Florida?
Never been to Tarleton. No,
Okay.
no.
So I remember before when I was in the Air Force, we'd go to Panama City, and then we'd go to Alabama just for the night, like the nightlife. And then we
Mm-hmm.
drive back like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
That area is pretty small.
Yeah,
Yep.
very small.
Cool.
That's cool.
Joey, when you plan on getting back on old Houston?
Friday.
Cool. Cool.
I was actually just checking the wind as y'all were talking, just to see what it was doing. Looks like
Yep.
Cool.
decent in the morning. I hope it stays out of the east, like they're saying.
Yeah.
I would take an east wind for
They say
sure.
the fish bite least out with the wind out of the east.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what they say.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of trees right next to holes I like
Yeah,
on the east
protected
side
by
of
the
that
east.
part. So I got a
Yeah.
good wind block.
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna fish at East Bank tomorrow. That's where
Okay.
we're gonna start out. Yep.
Cool.
And you and I both know if they don't bite because the wind's blowing out of the east, wait 5 minutes. It's coming out of the
It's gonna
south, the
change.
west, the north. It'll come out
Exactly.
of a different direction, and then they'll start
Man,
biting. So it's all right. I'll take my chances.
That's right.
man. You going on Houston or Conroe?
Yeah, I'll do Houston.
Yeah.
Craig say, did we miss him last week? Craig, I missed you like I miss a rock in my shoe.
Craig who?
Craig.
Now the joke's on you. Murdoch said, been the mid 90s here. Been mid 90s every day here, dry, but humidity is a little better. 60 to 70% is still hot. Yep.
Yeah. Hey Murdoch, where do you? I know you're in the area. Are you north of Grenada? I can't remember what city.
Yeah, y'all supposed to be hooking up.
Yeah.
Yep. JR says, Joey, you really believe a weather forecast for wind?
Nope.
I will say this though, past few months, man, we hadn't been having to worry about high winds. The wind has actually been really, really good.
Yeah.
Light winds, I mean, just every day.
Right.
I put a wind forecast on Lake Houston in the same category with when my wife says I'm fine.
Ask another question.
You know what to do with that one. I'm fine. Oh, okay. I'm leaving. That's what that means. I'm gonna go find a
Yeah.
safe place.
Murdoch say he's south of Barnett,
Okay.
Hattiesburg area.
Yeah, we're gonna fish Barnett on Sunday,
Cool.
and
Black
all them
Smoke
slabs
says,
are going back to Texas.
when the wind's blowing out of the east, fishing is the least. Wind blowing out of the west, fishing is the best. That's the old saying.
Yeah.
That's the old saying.
Fish when you can.
Yep, that's what I say.
That's my saying.
If I
Yep.
got time to go, I'm gone.
Yep. If I can launch my boat, I'm fishing.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
Yep. Lightning, thunder, no. But yeah,
Yeah, I totally agree.
storms. Yeah, storms. You got to be careful.
Yeah, yeah. We yesterday we covered so much water on Conroe, man, and just everywhere we went, the exact same thing. And I'll tell you this, I always get to the lake early. Think I got there, I don't know, a little before 6. So I ran out to a few close piles. And one thing that I like to do is just track fish. Where do they go when the sun comes up? Because I'm gonna tell you now, they do move.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, as that sun gets higher, they either gonna drop down deeper, they're gonna go to deeper water, they're gonna go to shaded areas, they're gonna do something. Uh, and I mean, at the snap of a finger, I caught maybe 3 fish. I wasn't trying to, catch a bunch. I caught 3 fish. I just sat there and watched them. They were in about 12 foot of water, 10 to 12 foot of water. And as soon as that sky start lightening up, you could see a line of them going to deeper water.
Oh
Mm.
wow.
And I just followed them, and they went out to about 14 foot of water, and got on some structure, and sat there and that look up and the sky's lightening up a little bit more. They made another move, went out to
Hmm.
16 foot of water. And it's like they were in a single file, me just right behind each other.
Yeah.
Mm.
And one thing that live scope has shown me big time this, if you approach a pile wrong, all you got to do is have your unit adjusted out far enough and look at the backside of that pile. If
Right.
you approach it wrong, you will see
Yeah.
those big, especially the bigger fish. You're gonna see them. You'll see
Yep.
them you see that tail moving, just like this. You'll see them swimming away from that pile on the backside.
Yep. Exactly.
And I pitch it. Yeah, I've been on so many trails. I tell you, hey, look at them big fish leaving the backside of that pile.
Yep. I saw some today on snake beds. I don't know
Yep,
what it was. There was always a big one on the backside.
yep, yep.
Yep.
Yeah, live scope is, man. That's a lot of people don't like it, but you know it shows you a lot of
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Yep.
Weatherman is the only job you can be wrong 99.9% of the time and not get fired. If the wind's 10,
Yep.
10 to 12, and it's 15 to
Yep.
20. Yep.
You get on the water tomorrow or no?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah, this month's been a little slow. I don't even have this month filled up yet. It's been a little slow, but
Yeah. Your winter's pretty busy, or and depends on weather.
winters are usually better than summer.
Yeah.
What is winter in Houston?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make some trips this winter. Go for some big fish. Did you tell them about that trip we made last year?
What's that?
That big
To-
fish trip?
Oh, no.
Oh yeah,
I think we
man.
did. No, we didn't go live, did we?
No.
Man, that was fun.
Oh yeah, big fish.
Yes,
What's your
sir.
personal best?
Oh, mine
Yeah.
$2.99.
Oh, okay, yeah. You got a nice
3-pounder.
one.
That's a
Georgia.
3-pounder.
Yeah,
I mean,
Georgia.
3-pounder, man.
Blowing his
Georgia.
mouth, he's 3 pounds.
It just gives me a little motivation to keep fishing.
White or black? Black crappie?
Black crappie, yeah.
Oh, that's a
Those
I
are
fighter.
all-
I actually caught him the
that's a
week after we
fighter.
got back from Fort.
Oh, that's right. I do remember.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
2.99. That's, I don't know. That sounds like bragging to me.
Yeah, I caught I caught a 308, and then I told my son, if he nets the fish, I'll give him $100. He netted it, gave him $100. My next drop was a 299 within 5
Wow.
minutes. Yeah,
Wow.
Grenada in the spring.
Cool.
If you want to catch 3 Grenada in the spring, is the time to come. I've
Yeah.
never fished the fall before, but I had to use that trip, So, and I want to try something different. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. But the springtime is where you catch the big fish,
Mm.
and they'll just be out there roaming,
Yeah.
Yep.
6, 7 foot of water, just
Yeah, I gotta
sitting
get
there.
to. I gotta get to
Yeah,
Livingston. I gotta get to
yeah,
Livingston. I've been watching some posts over there. They starting to catch a few fish up in the northern end in the creeks, but I want to do the south end.
yeah,
I just fail to believe that even on Lake Houston, I mean the numbers do. Conroe also, some of the fish do migrate, but do they migrate all the way to the north end of a lake? I don't think so. Um, I want to get on Livingston and just do some looking around.
yeah.
Man, you just man, I get a lot of interest on if I guide over there. So if I can find some areas that can be, number one thing is find protected areas from each wind
It's a
direction.
big lake. Yeah,
It's a giant lake, and
yeah,
that thing
Yeah.
gets nasty quick.
yeah,
Oh,
Uh,
it's yeah. Get
yeah,
um, you got to really find some windbreaks. I've learned that. I mean, I had family that fished Livingston a lot my whole life growing up.
yeah,
Livingston is glass in the morning and about sunset, but once for whatever reason midday kicks up and the slightest little bit of wind will turn it over, and I mean
yeah,
it gets rough really
hmm
fast,
yeah,
real fast, and it's not bulkheaded like Conroe, and it still gets crazy rough. I mean
yeah.
yeah.
That
it's
was gonna be
big
my next
water.
question. Is if is it rough? Does it get rough from the boat wakes?
um there is some traffic midweek. I'm not real sure. I was always,
Weekend?
a weekend.
Yeah.
Um, South End early summer is crazy because of the white bass. All the
Hmm.
boats trolling around Pine Island.
Hmm.
That's really the major. There's a hump out there
Yeah.
that they congregate on, and it's trolling back and forth, boats all over
Hmm.
it. But it's like any lake on the weekend in the summertime. There's a lot of recreational fishermen out there, but it's just so exposed for so many miles of water that when the breeze starts blowing, it turns it over.
Yeah. Wow, Murdoch. Hey man, a glass cut is the worst one that I've ever seen to stop bleeding. But uh that thing had to be seriously sharp to cut. Yeah, I'm quite sure you just barely touched it, but some of them cuts in the right area, man, they take a
Oh
while to stop
yeah,
the bleeding.
yep,
Mm-hmm.
JR says be careful on Livingston since so many of the areas have silted in and really shallow. Yeah, I'm a number one fan of island anywhere I go that I haven't been before.
yep,
So I'm gonna be following the track if you see me on top. Murdoch says, Steve, you're going to Grenada at a good time. The lake is in drawdown. Look for shad.
yep, yep. It's probably, I didn't look it up, but I would say 8 foot low.
Mm.
I
Wow,
would think it's 8 foot low. Yeah, I seen sandbars I didn't see in the spring. So
man, I
I
tell
know
you,
they draw this lake down. I don't know how many feet, but a lot. And
8 foot low.
you don't even. Oh, that's nothing. They'll draw it 20 plus.
Yeah,
Yep, and you can't even launch. I think
yeah.
it's something to do with the birds. I heard all the
Birds.
birds migrate to Grenada and they draw it so they can stop them birds from migrating. There's
Wow.
like millions of birds. I don't know where they come from, but they draw it down every year. And then the rains and everything fills it back up.
Dale fished Livingston quite a bit too. He said winds
Okay.
under 10, Livingston can get tough
Yeah.
or rough.
Mm-hmm.
I had to break out the propane tank and a nail. Wow.
Mm.
I hadn't heard nobody doing that in a long time.
Hmm.
So he burned his cut clothes.
Mm.
Yes, sir. You know, you know, uh, several years ago, I'm not for sure what happened to living. I've My thing is, people think crappie are stupid. This is my thinking. I've never fished Livingston, but this is my thinking. Years ago, what's that northern part called? Something
Kickapoo
else?
Creek.
Kickapoo Creek. People would go there and limit out like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, it's like the crappie just disappeared. I think that they either were in open water and not on structure. Because I'm gonna tell you now, if you beat on crappie, they gonna make a change to live. Uh, these fish know. Uh, I don't know how to explain it. I see it. I
Yeah.
have to make so many changes to make these fish, to consistently catch fish that I know that they got a brain and they use it. But for to my knowledge, there's no natural nothing that happened to Livingston that would cause a die off or anything like that. But for I don't know, past 7, 8 years, I'm gonna say they're saying that there ain't right at no crappie in Livingston.
Hmm.
I feel that's impossible. What's y'all's thinking on that? Have y'all seen lakes that get beat up so bad that
Yeah, there's always some left though.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they might move. People are used to fishing an area,
certain
and
areas and they just locked on it?
yep,
Mhm.
exactly. And then they go
Yeah,
somewhere else, and they
yep,
never think about going somewhere else. They always want to go in that one area.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark said no, it's not birds, it's flood control. It's a Army Corps of Engineering lake. Sardis, Enid, and Eagle are the same.
Hmm. Oh, probably because a lot of rain in the winter, and they
Yeah.
don't want it overflowing. And
So you'll have to be careful launching.
yeah,
8 foot low. That's me. I don't do that lake have standing timber or
yeah, oh yeah, a lot
oh wow.
open water. Yeah, we fished next to. There was a bunch of stick ups where we were fishing.
Okay.
But they weren't really on them. The stake beds and the open water. They're just roaming, looking a lot. And then we went by the dam, a lot of full of shad. They were
Wow.
boiling all on top. I don't know
Huh.
what was making them boil, but yeah, they were boiling all over there. Then we went to this ledge, and we seen a couple fish, but nothing. We were only dropping on bigger fish, so we didn't see really nothing big. We were going to
Yeah.
keep 5 fish, but we ended up keeping 6, I think,
Okay.
just to fry them up. And
Yeah.
we could. Them fillets are so big. I think we got half of them in there that we didn't even fry because
Wow.
there was too much.
Yeah.
I'd rather, man, I don't know how big it was, but that fillet was so. I was like, I like an 11-inch crappie, man.
Yeah.
I like them better. They fry better. You
Mm-hmm.
get them big crappie, that fillet is so thick.
Yeah.
They're good, but I think they crisp up better, the
Yeah.
11-inch
Yeah.
crappie.
Yeah.
When they're
If I do
anything, go ahead.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Anything 13 and over, I give it that extra. I split them at the lateral
Yeah,
line
yeah,
anyway.
yeah, yeah.
13 and up, which I don't even keep 14s anymore. I just,
Right.
but there's a second line that's halfway between their dorsal and the lateral
Right.
line that you can follow that. And if you strip them one more time, they cook a lot more even.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, 11s and
I think
12s.
the strip. Yeah.
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 And see,
Strip.
the thing is, it's a minimum 12-inch here, so you're keeping, 13,
Yeah.
14s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Joey, that's exactly what I was just gonna say. If I do so happen to keep a big fish, I'll just
Strip it.
strip it. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
It fries
Yeah.
up so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I even cut it
Man,
into
I did
smaller
some
bites.
Yeah. Like
I
crappie
call it
bites.
crappie nachos. I got a crappie. I cut it into bite-sized pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get a tortilla chip. You put the crappie on top. Then you get pico de gallo on top of that, and then I got some Chick-fil-A honey mustard. Put that on top and just an appetizer. Man, you need to
Huh.
try it. It is good. So you got a
That's
tortilla
cool.
chip, a little square crappie, fried crappie,
Mm-hmm.
pico, and then whatever sauce you want on top.
Yeah.
I used the honey mustard. It was pretty good. Oh man, it's so good.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
Yep.
especially if you have a get together with people. It's a good appetizer.
Yeah. Yeah, Terry, I do that quite often too. Just make finger bites,
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
yep,
cut them in
yep,
little small chunks.
Yep.
Yep.
Sometimes I even sauce them in like a buffalo sauce or
yep, yep.
garlic parmesan or something like that.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
I'm halfway thinking about these little bass I've kept, because I fillet them. It looks just like crappie meat,
Yeah.
and texture's real similar too. Which I know they're cousins, but um, I want to try. I want to blacken those. I think I want to try that
Yeah.
blacken.
Gonna be tasty. That was
Mm-hmm.
a perfect size right there.
Yeah, they're yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Dale says there's so many white bass. Talking of Livingston, they spawn in
Mm-hmm.
similar situations. The white bass eat crappie fry. I think bluegill are more harder on crappie fry than any fish.
Hmm. Yeah,
My
bluegill's good
opinion.
eating. Oh man.
Yep.
I remember going
Yeah.
out with my mom's uncle. We would troll Little George's silver spoons out by the island over the hump, and it would be 2.5 to 3 hours, and we'd be 75 fish in the boat,
Hmm.
3-man limit.
Hmm.
And I mean, they just and everybody around us doing the same thing, and
Right.
there's still a ton of white bass in that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, LBG would be in heaven out there. You know what I mean?
That's funny right there,
I,
buddy.
I think of him often when I think of Livingston. Like, he
Yeah.
would love that lake.
Lynn said he was raised on Kickapoo. So his
Mm-hmm.
dad
Hmm.
kept a hole baited all year, all formed backed up to Kickapoo,
Oh,
just south
cool.
of the High Line.
We went. My dad would rent a trailer house that for the week of Easter, and we would bank fish, and I mean, come home with ice chests full of crappie off Kickapoo
Wow.
when I was a kid.
What's the commute out there from here?
Hour and
For
a half.
me, yeah, hour and a half for me. I'm planning on doing the south end. It's gonna be about hour 10, hour 15.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yep. Yep. Then if it don't work out, I'll definitely have to do that northern side. But
Yeah.
I'd much rather do the southern end since it's so much
Right.
closer.
Yeah, that's a big. How many thousand acres is that? It's big. I know.
Yeah, it's a big lake.
I don't know
Big
if it's
big
100,000.
big
I know it's
dangerous
bigger than
lake.
I thought because when I looked it
What?
up, I was like, man,
Which one? Livingston.
Livingston. How big? Yeah.
90,000
Yeah, that's
acres.
big. Yep, that's big.
It's not as big as Toledo Bend, but it's
Yeah.
getting. Toledo Bend's what, 135?
Yeah, yep. We looked it up. Yep.
135,000. Livingston is. I mean, it's not far
What
off.
about
of
Sam Rayburn? How big is that? Pretty big or? Yeah. I never
Why do I
been
want
to
to say
either one.
Ravens like 110? It's big. It's
Dang,
real
that
big too.
Yep.
Hang on, I
I
gotta.
know a lot of people go there.
Yep. Murdoch says it's the Delta Super Flat. Yep. If they didn't like saying if they didn't lower that lake, uh, millions of acres of farmland would flood
Oh,
when the
okay. Yeah,
rains
it still
did hit.
rains. Yep.
Yeah.
114,500 acres. Rayburn.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. Raven's a big
Oh
lake too.
man,
750 miles of shoreline.
Yeah.
Dang.
Hey, y'all give me a minute. Be right back.
Slab on. When are you going to get on the water next?
Probably Saturday or Sunday. It's the only
Okay.
time I
You
can
find employment over in the Houston area?
I work from home, so I'm a
Okay. Cool.
data analyst for a hospital. So
Okay. Cool, man.
yeah, so I'm kind of
You had the same job when you moved, or?
yeah.
Okay, so that's cool. Yep, that's good.
Yeah. So they keep me busy during the week.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'm able to find some time to get away
Right.
during the week. But
Yeah.
yeah, lately, crazy enough, when I pulled back in from the lake on I went this past Saturday, pulled back up to the storage, and I kept hearing this noise, this strange squealing noise. When I look back in my rearview mirror, my tire is wobbling.
Oh man, on the trailer.
On the trailer, yeah. It's
Oh,
like
your hub was bad.
I know exactly what that is. Yeah, and
Man.
it was the one on my right side. And then I just said, let me just check both of them. And the one on the left side was out too. So I had just made it back
Oh
to the
man.
store. So I parked it, and I just finished putting new hubs on today.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was lucky.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and when me and the SK was out, I discovered one of my power brakes had gone out.
Okay.
So I was also working on that. I had to buy a new trolling motor, and
You have the actual power brakes from
yeah, I had a
my
power
power
brake.
brakes. You got
Yeah,
them on power poles or separate?
they're separate. Yeah, I don't have
Okay.
power poles yet.
You use the T handle to drop them, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The clip. I
The
think they had
clip,
them clips,
yeah,
right?
the
Yeah.
string,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
They're
cool.
pretty
How you
cool.
like them?
They're pretty cool. Every now and
Yeah.
then, I kind of want something, automatic. Because
Yeah. Yeah. Makes
stopping the
simplicity.
boat,
Yeah.
going back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I forget to pull
Yeah.
them up. It's like, why am
Yeah.
I going so slow right now?
Yeah.
It's pretty nice to hit that button and drop those things. Mine are on my poles, so
Yeah.
it just remote and drop them down.
Yeah.
I tried to get the power brakes brackets because I've got the crappie brakes. Those that's the brand of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I called power brakes because I like their mounts better. I think they're stronger and I like the way they mount better. And talked to a guy a couple of times over there, and he kept hitting me with, we really prefer to sell you a whole system. And I'm like, my trolling motors are fine. I don't need.
Right.
I just want to buy the brackets. And he was supposed to call me back, never got a call back, and then I sent another email just like, hey, following up on this, and they didn't even respond to it. So
yeah, you have to talk to Chad. He's the owner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually thought they did sell the brackets separate.
Yeah,
from
they
the
sell them. I think on the website you can just buy the brackets now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when I was trying, it wasn't there was I didn't get anywhere with it. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but it
just
was
got
easier than I thought.
the brackets. I got the brackets made, and I just did myself.
Mhm.
It's kind of a pain going back there and dropping it, but I'm okay with it. When I get to the point that I can't do it, then I'll put them on my poles.
Mhm.
Only reason I don't want to do it is just the added weight on my poles. I was kind of worried about it, because I'll be running like 70 miles an hour on a lake, and you got, I don't know what they weigh each, and that's extra weight on them power poles. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Mhm.
just buy new poles, Steve.
Yeah, $1,500 a pole.
That's
I
it.
used to have my drift paddles on there. I took them off. I don't no need for them now.
Those slow you down, don't they?
Yeah, yeah. No,
Like
you can
sails.
turn. Yeah, you sold them. It's like a drift sock kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when they're up, when the poles are up, don't they catch a lot of wind when you're
No,
running?
you rotate them sideways.
Or
Yeah,
they go
turn 'em.
sideways?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They a little wind, but it ain't that bad.
Hey, Lynn, I'll try to get in contact with you tomorrow evening. Today I did a lot of running around, so I'll get with you.
Take care,
I'll get you
Lynn.
taken care of.
Yep, JR, you did.
I think I met you. Yep.
Yep.
It's been a while ago since his wife fished with.
Yeah.
He came as a husband-wife team.
Oh,
It was
cool.
our very first trip. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Yep. Yep.
Cool.
Dale made mention that I call Rayburn a bucket lake. I fished Rayburn a couple times already, and it's most definitely a bucket lake.
Yeah.
It's even as big as it is. If you can't go to Rayburn to catch crappie, you just give up crappie fishing.
Yeah, they say there's brush piles like everywhere,
Yeah, every point.
and they're full.
Even the bridge. Bridge
Yeah.
got the bridge that we fished. There was quite a bit of structure. You find the depth they're holding, man. It's just
Yeah.
they there.
Are they smaller?
And for the most part, yeah, a lot of small fish. There are some good. We did catch some good ones that when I was over there. I went up there and used a client's boat and did a 2-day trip. And we did get on some good fish, but we caught a ton of small fish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, Squiddo's been tipping up to Livingston every now and again. He says it's just a little less than an hour for him from
Oh,
Uncle.
okay.
Yeah, JR, me and you've talked about that before. JR spent some time up there in his younger days on Livingston. Craig said he's been catching a few fish out of his pond over there, bluegill, and had a buddy come there and got on a few fish.
Hey, I saw your message, Craig. I'll let you know what is going on Friday. I might be on the water, early in the day, but I'll shoot you a text and get with you.
Oh, what's the lake record over there, Dale? Is it even over 3 pounds?
I don't know. We talked about it one time.
Yeah, we did. I don't remember.
I think it was 330 something. I think.
Yeah. Well, right now, guys, I'm gonna tell you, especially on these times when it's he says under 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Limestone, I think, was over 3.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Yep.
I was like, man.
Yep. That's another lake I want to get to.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it when I get back.
Yeah. Let's hook up and do it.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do it next week.
Yeah, I'll drag
Depends. Grenada might kidnap me for a couple weeks.
Dang.
But I got my
extended
buddy.
stay, huh?
He's got a guide trip next week, so he
okay.
Go
oh, y'all
back.
rode. That's right. Y'all rode together.
Yeah.
All right, so Friday it's going to be a little over a week since I've been out there. Don't give me all the secrets, but set me up for success. What do I need to
Gold dust.
focus with? I've been dropping that
gold
one.
Dust. He said that blue and white. Oh, that was Conroe.
No,
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to get an early start.
Okay, yeah.
You know the drill.
Yeah,
early,
I think with as bright as this moon's been and no clouds, it's gonna be
tough.
Early morning.
It's gonna be tough. Yep. I got and when bad thing is I got trips on these full moons, and that it's looking like this is gonna be one of those super bright ones.
Yeah.
That makes it tough.
Yeah. Yep, good live, man. I think I'm beat, man. I drove all day and getting on the lake and
cool.
Well, I have to get some rest for tomorrow.
I appreciate y'all coming on.
Yep, I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow on Facebook. So look for Limits Tackle. The signal was pretty good out there, so I think I can. Yeah. Probably maybe an hour.
I'm sorry about that, Dale.
What
he says his ex-wife got the record on Rayburn right now. his ex-wife's boyfriend.
His friend's ex-wife.
Oh, his friend's ex-wife. Okay, yeah, I'm moving too fast over here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get that going, Dale. That's the only way you get to be called a true friend is if you
gotta be
dethrone the ex-wife, right?
Is that for Rayburn, JR?
375. I know it was big. But that's a big lake, man. I would think
it's a
they
giant
got some big
lake.
old crappie there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's fools in it.
Oh yeah.
Murdoch
I always
says,
look at the dates where they're caught. If they were caught in live scope era or pre, you know what I mean? I like to know that.
Yeah.
Steve, what did he say? The font's so small.
Yes.
If you go to Barnett, give him a call.
Yeah.
Yes. Text me your number, Murdoch. I'm going to Barnett Sunday for sure. On the way home.
And if you need Steve's number, it'll be in this little banner.
There it is, right there.
Yeah, just shoot me a text. And Sunday for sure we'll be down there. we'll leave Grenada early and make it. I think it was like an hour and 30 minutes to Jackson, and that's the way
Cool.
we go home. So I think it's actually in Brandon, I think,
Yeah.
Mississippi.
Cool.
Cool.
Look at Jerry.
Good luck
I see
tomorrow,
you, Joey.
whoever's
Joey, like,
fishing.
what is that?
I'm like, we got
Good
the
luck
outro
Friday,
music
yeah.
this time. What's going on here?
Yeah, I've been playing around with it. Yeah, even got some.
Okay, cool, Murdoch.
That's
I'll
one
sit
of
here.
my-
I'll sit here and play with this thing. This thing do a lot more than what I do with it.
Yeah.
So, but guys, I really do appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah.
He did something like he froze.
He froze up on me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Are we back?
There you
Yep,
are. I can hear
we
you.
got back,
I don't know what happened.
There you go.
I don't know what happened with that. Did it flash for y'all too?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
you
I don't
froze
think,
up.
Froze up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, everything went black on my end.
Oh, okay.
But Joey, if you get out there, man, you know, if you get out there early, 6-8 foot of water,
Oh yeah.
that sun comes up, you know, they gonna go a little bit deeper. I'm
Pull
not for
the
sure if
split
the
shots and
thermocline
go
is
in
back.
after 'em.
The last Monday when I was out there, the thermocline was a lot lighter than what it's been.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, you know, they go a little bit deeper. But with this warm up, I'm quite sure that thermocline is probably going to be back up there around, you know, 4 or 6 foot.
Yeah.
So just you know the routine.
Yeah.
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 Oh wow, JR says 294 white for Rayburn.
I thought I had heard
2.5
they
white.
didn't have as
Yeah.
big a, you know.
Yeah.
It would seem like it. Like I agree with Steve. A lake that size, it got to be
Yeah.
some monsters out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But guys, let's get out of here.
All right.
If y'all want, you can hang on. Let me close this thing out, and we'll chat a little bit,
Okay.
and we'll end this day. Hey, everybody in chat, much appreciated. And as we always say, we'll be back next week, same time, same flavor. Hopefully, some of what we talked about today helped you catch more and bigger fish. Peace.
Yeah.